Hello guys and welcome back to the Seance of Blake Manor. I am Roller and I'm going to start off by saying, guys, I apologize. I played a little bit into this game and I had it recorded and everything, but the recordings just did not turn out. So this is actually going to be my second time playing through this second portion here, and honestly it even happened a little bit into the third portion, so you'll probably see it a little bit in my third video. So I do apologize about that, but I still want to continue this in some sort of chronological order. So I'm still going to take it from the top. I'll just go through a little faster and my reactions might be a little lackluster, but I do apologize for that, guys. I'll try to make sure to check on that a little better next time. So I will actually have to start a new game, but I will be right back right when we get into the second day and the next part of our adventure. All right, guys, so now we're back at it. This is right after we just discovered that Miss Dean is not... Her letter was forged, her departure letter was forged, and then I was excused to my room. So that's where I am right now. I'm in my room. You did not get to see a first look at the atrium, but that will be just after we take a rest. But let's take a little bit of time to look around the room here. There's nothing of note in the wardrobe. My luggage. I won't unpack it in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. Okay, so one thing I did notice is when I played it on my first episode, I put my luggage on the rack here, and then he actually mentions that it was opened, but it doesn't look like anything was missing. So that's interesting. That's just a little bit of a difference. That's kind of cool. Nothing back here. Anything in the nightstand? Nothing in the nightstand. Doesn't look like there's anything under the bed. In the fire, maybe? I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that this dang thing is lit. Yeah, I'm sure it's actually pretty bright. More antlers. I'm unaware of what beast this came from. Honestly, me too. Looks like some sort of ram or something. Painting. Small house by the mountain. I wonder if this location is nearby. Potentially. Oh, a chair. More luxurious than I'm used to. Yeah, this hotel seems pretty nice, not gonna lie, especially for the time. Gramophone? A fine gramophone, not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings, so it's just here. That is kind of interesting. There's little of interest to me in the dresser. Nightstand. There's a book here. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be the north of England. Alright, cool. The rug here, huh? A thick rug with an unremarkable design. Yep, the most basic of rugs. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's it, honestly, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna head to bed. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Sleep. Yeah, it's pretty creepy in here. God, these are some weeping angel looking statues. Like, oh my God, that's just... Honestly, I think the trauma from Doctor Who is getting me more than their actual character design. Still freaky, but oh God. We're gonna play a little connect the dots here. God, if you guys can hear that sound design, it's fantastic. It is so freaky. that didn't work. That one did, though. Oh man, this thing got me so hard. I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm done. No more. I didn't... Okay, don't get a chance to look around it. Oh, this one might take a bit. Nice, there we go. What a dream to have. I know I would be freaked out. All right, looks like it is 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
My tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
Pretty strange, my man, pretty strange.
What on earth was that?
And there's Miss Dean.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong pawn.
The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Hunter. Given the attire, he is most likely Father Lorcan Sinat. Those whispering women, only one matching pair, signed in at the same time, a Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. I believe it's McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in the painting be the master of the house, Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough, Omen.
Wait. Some decorum, please.
Aunt, perhaps then this is our Rurieri and Fida Callahan. I will make sure to look those up so I can pronounce them a little better.
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Ah, Mr. Finn. Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X.
A bad omen. And it didn't
Omen
show
and
up in your
mustard.
cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need to prove yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
A French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint, then. By a process of elimination, then that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. And of those remaining women, the lady in the right looks more like a Barbosa, and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who was our newest guest?
They all look at the ward.
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? I am clearly an infiltrator. I can't think on that too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job, investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reason for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. All right. Gentleman right here.
Un moment. Monsieur?
Sure? Okay.
You would be Declan Water, correct? Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, the
Toussaint.
banker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Okay. Searching out fraud must be the easy work in an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of these guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be someone looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Okay, we'll analyze them. Society of Psychical Research Symbol, a crest which reads Society of Psychical Research. Interesting. Notebook in pocket, a notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Anything else? Oh, no, that's it. Let's discuss more evidence. Okay, let's talk about how he knows us. You know me, sir. Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. Okay. Am I just supposed to leave? Actually, can't remember. Let's talk about magic, I guess. Discuss. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? None. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It's hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for folks to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now, maybe, but you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Okay, let's just leave, I think.
That's all. I think not, monsieur. We're not done talking yet.
Alright, what does he want us to talk about? The guests. Let's talk about the guests. You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reason for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. Alright. Okay, we will form a hypothesis. Just escape. Let that mark all as red. Make a hypothesis. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to investigate, or not investigate, coerce me into investigating a it's actually just guessed for fraudulence. What if I know what's happened here?
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Will do. Confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas? As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
I mean, if you wanted a red flag, that was probably one of the biggest ones you could have given me.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? Now,
Little
you'll
rat.
think further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour, yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
All right. We'll take those words as advice, I guess. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition. so I never got much into the writing. Home has served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Press 3. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Nice. It's more organized than I am, that's for sure. Let's go. Let's talk to O'Finn real quick. Analyze him. Wild hair and beard. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. A U branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Belt. Ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. When he blinked, I thought his eyes grew red. A roughly made circlet of wood and leather. Nice. Guess we will talk to him.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but, do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead, how they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Hey, let's discuss some stuff. Let's do all. Let's ask about his timetable. Any plans for this weekend, Mr. O'Finn? I'm told there's a big party on later. I'll go to that, I guess. Fancy dress. I reckon that means they'll dress like me and I dress like them. No? I'm told there's proper history, good history in the gardens, so I'll go there while it's bright, then head off to the bar when it's dark. I'll wander the hedge maze after lunchtime, I think, and go get a gaita in the bar before the dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do. I'm told talks, but talking to me is a two-way thing, not sitting down to someone can tell me about their hobbies. Ha! And for Saturday? Who knows? Tomorrow's too far away to be worth thinking about today. There's the seance anyway. Could spend some more time getting on Fida's nerves, though. That's always fun. She said she'd be doing some work with the well after lunch. Might stick my face in and see how she's getting on. Discuss some evidence again. My hypothesis with him is that if you get enough people to not go to the seance, he will just not go because he doesn't care anymore because people are leaving. So that's what I'm going to try to do to get him not to go. Oh, I didn't mean to discuss that. Have you seen a strange device kept off to the side in the atrium? I have, and I don't like it. It has a bad energy off of it. Whatever it's measuring, it's part of this seance, and that means I don't trust it. Yeah, me either. I think that's enough without a him,
I should
though.
go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Wise words. Let's talk to Miss Erickson. Let's analyze her first. A crest on a necklace. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. Jewelry? Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and showwomen. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but she seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Right. Let's talk to her.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Let's do the eavesdrop. Studying the crash site? Oh yes, the poor bird. As was mentioned, it is an omen. I thought perhaps it was best to see if anything could be learned in what remained of the incident. Sadly, the staff beat me to it, so there's not much to be seen here, I'm afraid. Okay. I don't really think there's much I can talk to her about
Mrs.
yet.
Harris.
Goodbye now.
Since she will be there until the end of the hour, I'm going to go into her room. Crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. An attendees list. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Burned paper. The remains of a letter from a contract telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Schedule. Miss Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I've noted her movements in my timetable. Nice. Let's look at the dress. A dress. Bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Yes, I know. Ooh, a syringe. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine? I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Right. Let's look at these books. A book by Mr. Toussaint, Frauds and Their Methodology. Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. Interesting. Shoes. A variety of average-sized shoes. Nightstand. HOGD. Interesting. A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Under the bed. Can't look at the bed. We already looked at the ball. Anything here? Tarot cards. Tarot deck. A standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Chest. Combination lock. What's the combination for this? I wonder. Should we try that book? Oh, we should. What is it? HOGD. Ah, that was it. Collection of notes. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumatio. The Illuminati. Kind of concerning. Heart. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you'll take their power. Ooh, that's creepy. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This book looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. I think she is, sir. Hypothesis unlocked. Well, I think I will go down and try to form her hypothesis. Got the jewelry, the crest, that's on her person. She's from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, HOGD. Let's make a hypothesis. Erickson Hazel goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. What if I know what happened here?
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
I mean, if it meant killing somebody, probably I would just sit by and do nothing, yes.
Well, I won't. I'll have my
Definitely.
heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Which I don't, so I'm not going to. Good Lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. I'll go ask him.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Yes, sir. We'll discuss her
Mrs.
confession.
Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No. It cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse the soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coned enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me.
Thank you, I guess.
And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the seance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Mystery solved. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will now ensure that she does not do something more terrible. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. The gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Monsieur Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is that device monitoring, and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Oh, he just left.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Look for something with supplies, I'm guessing. Monday the 25th. It seems she bumped into someone and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following pages, but that information is now missing. It seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar? I wonder. If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? We have to find Miss Dean's room. First, let's go finish off our conversations with Mrs. Erickson.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
We'll talk about the notes.
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual, and I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Mystery solved. Miss Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Using Miss Toussaint as a safeguard, I have talked Miss Erickson down. I was right. The gauge decreases as people plan for the seance to change. I'm still unassured of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. I think that's a good gut feeling. If this seance has attracted the likes of Miss Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in more danger than I realize. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner with no regard for the harm she caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to? Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Well, guys, if that was anything to go off of, I think this might get kind of dark. Just forewarning, in episode 3, I don't get very much further than this. In the beginning, I think I make it to like maybe 10 o'clock. So I'm still very confused on what I need to do and what needs to kind of progress on in the story. There's a whole lot of things that seem to very strongly intertangle with each other, so I have a feeling that even though this story seems like a spider web, I think it all comes back into one focal point. Other than that, guys, though, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you like the content. Otherwise, this is Roller rolling out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.